This video took so long to prepare for, but it's for good reason, because crafting a house is probably one of the most difficult things to craft in the game. It has to be. Because, yeah, I've never attempted to craft any of these houses. I'm sure there's other houses you can craft, but we decided to do this one. And I don't know if I'm going to do another one, because it takes a lot, and I don't even know how many crafted houses are in the game. I'd have to look. But this one is an iconic house, the Watchtower Hall, so we're going to go ahead and craft it. But to start things off, we need to go and get the recipe, because I don't have the recipe to actually craft it. We're going to craft it in this house, though, because there's just a lot of room, because I need to be able to put down all the pieces that we craft. But, yeah, we're going to go to Northgard to grab that. We can finally do it. We can finally craft this house that I said I was going to craft a little while ago. And it's still House Palooza. Well, actually, no, it probably won't be by the time that you guys see this, because I'm recording it before, because I have to leave for vacation. So I did buy the elixir, though, because I think you need the extra housing elixir in order to have room for this house. So we did that, and we need the, what was it under again? Houses, castles. There we go. So Watchtower Hall. I have all the ingredients for this on me right now. And that includes every single one of these recipes, which we will go through in detail. But you also need Blizzard and Ghostfire. 60,000. Barely have enough, because I've spent so much gold getting all the other pieces of this. So we're going to buy the actual recipe now, so we can have our very own little piece of Grizzleheim as our house. So we don't need to preview it, because we're going to see it once we craft it. But here we go. Time to go back to the Avalon house, where we're going to craft this thing. So I have all of the other recipes of those different buildings that you saw there. I have all of them, and I have all of them complete. I just haven't crafted them yet. So that's what we're going to do. If we run into crafting timers, we're just going to reset it, because I spent too much time getting all of these to have to stop the video for that. I don't know how many times we're going to have to use it, but they're not that expensive. So here we go. Time to look at everything. So here's the recipe for the Watchtower Hall. It requires 4 wooden water towers, same with carved stone towers, 4 of those. You need 15 ornamental step stones, 30 stacked wooden planks, not too bad, that one's really easy. 8 grassy mounds, 2 water fountains. Now you can get all these recipes, they're kind of just spread out, and I'm trying to remember where every single one was. I had this written down, but of course I'm not looking at that right now. But I think these 2 are from the Balthazar, the guy in the Athenium for crafting Dragonspire. I think the water fountain you can also get from him. Maybe the grassy mound. Actually, carved tower I don't think is from him. It's from it's from Toshio. And then ornamental stepstone is from Wolyam, the Crocotopia crafting guy. And then we also got stacked wooden plates, which is from Eudora, the Wizard City crafting vendor. So all over the place with these. And I mean, if you want to look up each and every single one, you can to be able to craft this. Duelist has an awesome guide that I used to help me do this, so I will link that in the description if you want to see the details on every single one of these, where to get it and everything, because you're gonna need it. It's a lot of materials. I've never had all this material put into one single thing to craft. Like spells, okay, spells can be difficult just because of some of the reagents might be difficult to get, but there's not as many different pieces to spells as there are to crafting a house. So it's a little bit. Now we're gonna start with the easy one, the stack of wooden planks. There it is. So this one, I have exactly enough materials for this. We need 30, so we're just gonna start crafting that thing. So let's go over. It's the basic crafting for this one, because it's just from Wizard City. So hopefully these don't require that much time. This still requires 12 minutes. This still requires 12 minutes? Oh man, that's so much. I need to craft 30. It's gonna take a little bit. I don't know if I should just skip or if I should fast forward, but it is a lot to craft. 30 of these. This is the highest amount of like one item that we need. So once we get through this, I think the next is the stepstone from Crocotopia, so that's like 15, which will be easier. Can I spam this? And that's it. That's all the crafting slots are already in use. This is not good. And I need 30. See, I could wait 12 minutes. This one I actually might wait 12 minutes because I do have a little bit of time. So I'm going to wait 12 minutes on this one, but the later ones are probably going to reset because they're like 6 hours. But I'll be right back for the stack of wooden planks. Okay, we're back. So I crafted almost all of the wooden planks so far. This is what we got. We have to make a total of 30 wooden planks. We're at 27, so I need to make 3 more of those. I waited the timer out each time because we have 9 crafting slots. So did that. Wooden planks, we need to make 3 more of these. So there you go. That's all 3. And we're finished with that. So that is all the wooden planks. And that's going to make, what, 3 of our timers 12 minutes. I'm debating if I want to just, you know, leave that and just, as soon as we fill up the other ones, just use a elixir, because at this point, the next ones that we craft are all going to be over an hour each. And I was thinking about this, I'm like, if I wasn't recording or I had more time to make this video, then I'd probably do this over the course of a few days, because some of these have really long timers on the reset to, you know, reset your crafting slot after you get this. But I don't have that much time today because I'm leaving and I'm making this before I go on vacation. But we are just going to probably use some of the reset timers, because I don't know how many we're going to need, but we're going to use at least a few of them, I'm sure of. But let's see, we got the carved stone tower. We have to make 4 of these, and we have to make 8 of these. These you have to make 8 of, and they're 6 hours each. The fountains you have to make 2 of. We should just do this one. We should just get the fountains over with. So here's the fountains. You have to make 2 fountains. So first one, second one. Water fountains are done. Just cross that one off the list, and we'll move on to the next thing. So watchtowers, we have to, or wooden water towers, we have to make 4 of. So we could do this one. These we have to make 8 grassy mounds, and let's just start up here. Let's just get some of these out of the way. I don't know how many we can make with the available crafting slots. Okay, we can make all 4. So we got 4 carved stone towers, 2 water fountains, all of the wooden planks, and we're out of the slots. Okay, that's good. That's not bad. I could wait for these 3 and then reset, but we're a little impatient because I want to just get this done. So I think we're just going to start popping these elixirs. So where is the actual crafting elixir? So 250 to reset all the timers. We're just gonna have to start doing that because we got a lot to get through, and we need to finish these. So carved is done. Grassy mountain we have to make 8, and then oh yeah, these we have to make 15, and they're an hour each. It's gonna be a struggle. Let's just get the wooden water towers out of the way. So 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Okay. So those are good. We have 5 more crafting slots right now. So let's just do 5 of these. Let's just get 5 of these out of the way. 1, 2. Just spam it until it fills up the crafting slots. Okay. So there you go. Let's start putting these down. What we have. So we have these 3, which are the last ones, and then you'll be able to see all 30 of the wooden planks that we're going to use to build our Watchtower Hall. So we have those, and then what else do I have? The carved towers we can put over here. We have 4 of these. I'm just kind of throwing them down. There you go. And then the stepstones. I mean, these we should just, I don't know. I don't want to like lay them out all nice, but I'm just going to kind of throw them over here. There's going to be a lot of these. 15 of these. And then the water fountains. Oh, these look nice. These are going to look nice in our watchtower. Just put those over there. And then we got the water towers. Do we have room over here? Are they running into the trees somehow? Do we have room to put these? Water tower, I have no room for you. Okay, we're just going to have to start like throwing them down. Water towers. I'm going to like close myself in if I don't put these down carefully. We'll leave a path. We'll leave a path for us to get out of here. So it's coming together. All of our building materials. Alright, so time for the next one to reset that. But yeah, if I wasn't recording this or had more time, I would just wait it out. But I mean, 250 is not like that horrible. It just kind of depends how many you have to make. But this one we have to actually make a lot. So we got all those. We have a lot of these to make, so might as well just make as many of these as possible. I think, can we make all of them? I don't actually know. Just spam it and see. So I should have just enough materials. Maybe not. Do I have just enough materials? I actually have no idea how, if I have just enough materials for those or not. Let me check. So we're gonna go here. Not recipes, we need to go to actual materials. And outdoor. Okay, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 of them. 8 plus, how many over here? 8 plus 5, so 13. So we need to make 2 more. Just see if we can make 2 more of those, and then I think that'll be it for the stepstones. 1 and 2. Oh, we actually can't. Are you serious? We actually can't do that? Okay, well, that's a slight problem. I'm gonna put all these down and we'll count them up. Okay, we're really close. As you can see here, we need 1 more of these and then the 8 grassy mounds. And I think that's it, which should only require 1 more reset. So I think we're gonna get away with 3 resets. And then I think we'll be good. So we're gonna go ahead and get 1 more of these. That's it. We are done with the stepstone. And now I think we just need 8 of these. That should be it. I have perfect amount of materials for these. Is that it? Or do you need 1 more? I don't know. How many of those do we make? We need 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Are you serious? We need 1 more? There's no way. Let's put this down. There, that completes that. And then 7 of these. I don't have room to put these down. We can't put down the grassy mounds. I don't have room anywhere to put to place all those. Wow. So we hit the max. No, we have 1 more. I have a crafting slot. What are you talking about? Wait. Oh, did I not have enough materials? I'm missing 2 shadow oil. Okay, I was like, what's the problem? Because I bought just enough TCs, but not enough shadow oil. That's weird. I don't know how I didn't have enough of that. Okay, I got the last 2 shadow oil, but then I remembered that even though we crafted all of these perfectly, we still need a crafting spot for the actual house, right? So I don't think we can get away with just 3 elixirs. But here's the final grassy mound. Done with that. All 8. So, even though we have everything for that... Wait, no, do you need a... I don't think you need a crafting spot because you don't craft it here. You craft it in Grizzleheim. I don't know. Hopefully we can get away with it. But this is everything. These are all the materials plus the grassy mounds, which are in my backpack because I have no space to put them down. But this is everything that you need to craft the Watchtower Hall. All the materials here, plus you need a few extra with the Ghost Fire, and you also need the Blizzard TC. So all of these we have. I'm going to have to pick them all up. We're going to go to Grizzleheim to craft this thing. But before we do that, I just wanted to go through all the materials total that you need for this. Like I said, the Duelist Guide is really helpful for that. I'm not going to go through every little piece of what you need, but I am going to go through the harder things because it is difficult. I'll put up on the screen the notepad that I made for all of this, and apparently I was wrong on the shadow oil because I guess you need a little more than that. But basically, these are all things that you need. The hardest things were the ore was kind of hard for me. I don't know why. I just didn't have enough ore on all my characters, so I had to like really find that. I had to stock the bazaar for it, but I was able to get it eventually. Deep Mushroom had that. Water Lily. Water Lily is the single hardest reagent for crafting this. You need 268. And for me, that was pretty difficult. I had some friends help me in order to get that much Water Lily because it's just a lot. And transmuting that, you can transmute, but it's going to take so many cattails. You can stock the bazaar, but people don't sell it that often. So that one's really hard. That's the one reagent that makes crafting this a real difficult task. So parchment pretty easy. Nightshade can be difficult, but you can get it from the bazaar and other places. Ectoplasm easy. Black coal super easy. Mistwood, you know, everyone has mistwood. Snow block, 80 diamond. I was surprised I had 80 diamond on me, so I was just like, okay, I'm glad I don't have to transmute to get that one. And then scrap iron, that's pretty plentiful nowadays. Frostfire was a little difficult, but I was able to find it in the bazaar. Gears are in the bazaar, and then Ghostfire you buy. So those are the main like reagents that you need, like the total reagents that I found that you need in order to craft this thing. I basically craft all these pieces, put it together, craft the Watchtower Hall. So I'm gonna get all these, put them in my backpack, and I'll see you guys in Northgard. Here we go, guys. We're at the forge in Grizzleheim. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to use another potion. You don't have any available crafting slots because this requires 12 hours of cooldown on one slot. I could wait an hour, but then again, that's kind of a long time. So looks like we're gonna have to spend 1,000 crowns on just the crafting timers for this. But I also spent like 300,000 gold in order to get all this. Maybe a little more than that. But it was a lot of gold and a few crowns to be able to craft this thing. But here we go. This is it. We can finally craft my first house that I've ever crafted in Wizard101. So every material there, 12-hour cooldown, and Watchtower Hall. I didn't know it was going to take that long. Wow. I had to count through every single one of those materials that we had. And I had an extra space for castles. There it is. Crafted. All my other houses are crowns. Even the ones that you buy with gold, they still say that they're crowns. Like the life house. But yeah, there it is. Alright, let's go look at it. I don't think I've ever been to this house either, because I mean, I've never had it. Two, I've never really had any friends that would go to it all the time. But here we are. Here we are. Our own little piece of Grizzleheim to call our own. Wow. All that hard work into this. You know, it's pretty satisfying going through all that, especially with the preparation that I had to go through for this video. Like, it was a lot. And I don't know, it was a good feeling to be able to finish that. So there it is, Watchtower Hall. All the stacks of wood that we used went into building this. Oh, this is awesome. Wow, look at that. A lot of water. And I like that. I mean, it's like soothing, you know, to have like an entire river going through your house. And here's the watchtower part of it. Goes all the way up here. You can't go up there, unfortunately, unless there's a teleporter through the waterfall somehow. Wow, this is so awesome. I've never been up here. You see, I don't know, like this watchtower, it's like such a nice view. I don't know, that's really awesome. But yeah, probably one of the most difficult crafting recipes that I've ever accomplished. I mean, you think spell crafting is difficult, this one is up there. It's more difficult than a spell to craft. And it's worth it though, because it is a good feeling finishing that out. And then the secret path back through the waterfall there. Wow, I love the multi-layers of this one. Like the watchtower up there is awesome, and then you can go inside to your own little house as well. Look at this. What a great house. Like, I'm surprised. I didn't know the view from up on the watchtower was so nice. Even up here. Yeah. This is a really nice house. And I'm kind of sad that I've never like gone through it before. I've never looked at it. I feel bad sometimes. Cuz I forget. I know this has been in the game probably for a long time. I've just never, you know, done anything here. It's out here. And there's even a side over here with the... Oh yeah, this is where the those spikes were. Oh, that is insane. That is insane. Okay, so I think that's just about gonna wrap up this video as I get stuck on the spikes there. There's only one way back down through the middle again. Okay. But wow. First ever craftable house that I've done in Wizard101. And it's good. I'm really happy with it. I don't think I'll be crafting in their house for a long time because that was a lot of work, and I've never put that much like preparation into a video beforehand. Like that was a lot. It was a lot of farming, a lot of bizarre stocking for materials that I needed. But that is gonna do it. So please guys, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. A lot of work went into crafting this, but I mean, if anyone's crafted the Watchtower Hall, you will know the struggle and the reward at the end. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.